Duke kind of jumped out to an early lead. What do you think was going wrong on defense for you guys?
Duke was going wrong. They are a bunch of fantastic, athletic, skilled young men. We think we're a pretty good team, but we base more on ball movement and things like that. They have some monsters out there, and they just came at us hard with a lot of emotion, and they shot the ball well and kind of put us on our heels a little bit.
Can you talk about Eric Adamson's performance today?
Yeah, I told Coach Brown at the end of the first quarter to take him out. I'm not playing him anymore. That's how smart I am. But Eric's just a kid. He's just one of these guys who's a high school attackman, and he's had to move into our midfield. He's just one of the rare, true ambidextrous kids in the game. He's got a little savvy to him now that we weren't sure he had, and I'm glad he could do it against a great team like Duke.
What was he doing in the first quarter that kind of led
I dropped a couple of balls. It looked like he had the jitters like the rest of us, but you got to let him play out of that, and he did a great job.
Talking about your offense's tempo, it seemed a little slower. It seemed like the Duke defense was measuring up, and then all of a sudden you guys managed to get that momentum going. Can you talk a little bit about that?
You got a bunch of big, strong guys that are, even one of my defensemen said when we walked in, he said, they are men, and you're used to playing against guys that are pretty good athletes, pretty strong, but they are men out there, and it takes a while to get used to those jolting tight checks. We don't play with a lot of stick checks, so when we see that, it's kind of a little disconcerting to us early. But I thought the guys did a great job. Coach Brown did a great job with the offense, keeping the ball moving, keep people moving, and eventually it's hard to play that kind of physical defense for 60 minutes.
Being a more methodical offensive team, taking a little bit more time than maybe some teams want to move the ball around, and finding your spots, seem to you guys got it going at your right pace in the third quarter.
It's kind of a fine line. I know what you're saying by methodical, but a lot of the stuff we do is for setup. A lot of teams will just take the ball and say to that guy, you dodge. We don't do that. We're moving the ball and setting that guy up a little bit. So yes, I agree, but I think we have an idea what we were trying to do early. We just couldn't do it. They were so good defensively.
And then once you got that groove going, did you say just keep going, or not hold back?
And with these new rules now, you can't think about holding the ball because it just sets you back. And I think we did that a little bit toward the end. But credit to them, they didn't quit playing, and you're going to see them at the end again, as we always do.